I realize that being humble doesn't pay.
I think an official structure is good for collective performance.
Yes, but it's so awkward to use and takes far too long.
It helps me focus on my areas of development.
What have SMART objectives got to do with me?
This stuff should happen daily, not once or twice a year.
It's improved communications with my manager. It's a good tool to listen to each other.
Oh my God, look at all this work!
It helps define the things that are most important.
Give me a break. I have a molecule to discover.
It helps me manage and achieve my objectives.
Who cares about my objectives?
I've got a better understanding of how this tool can help shape my career.
I don't have the time for this.
Hey guys, anyone got a map?
The Performance Management Programme is a tool that we can use to help us achieve this vision. A tool to help us be even better than we thought possible. A tool to help us achieve excellence. Because for us, excellence is a life-saving attribute. But we have a choice. To progress or not to progress. Of course, we can choose to stick to our job description and do that to the best of our ability. Or we can choose to go that extra mile. And if each of us, in our own capacity, chooses to go that extra mile every day, in every task we face, that's a lot of extra miles. And the more miles we cover together each day, the sooner we'll reach our destination. So there's a moral imperative here for us. We can count the cost of standing still in lives. This is the formal framework for the process. In reality, performance management is an ongoing cycle of self-evaluation, personal development, reflection, and striving to be and do the best we can.
Today at PMP International, founder and entrepreneur Donald Smith is working with his team on setting objectives for the coming year.
I don't mind what they are, as long as they're smart.
Head of HR Mary Warburton will be responsible for working individually on the task with the rest of the team.
Donald, individual objectives are the what of the job.
What?
The critical, measurable difference in performance from one period to the next.
Yes, thank you, Fred.
Fred Stone is PMP's finance director.
I don't see how I can have objectives. I'm just here to support Fred.
Yes, and I answer the phones and sort the mail. What's my objective supposed to be? Well, I think something that you can think about is what happened last year and how it could be better. I suppose the away day would have been better if I hadn't booked the accordion player for the entire afternoon. Yes, good.
What we need are smart objectives.
That is a smart objective. It's a specific goal with definite actions required, and it's measurable in several ways. Firstly, Barbara could conduct a survey on what people like, with visible results. Next, it is achievable, isn't it, Barbara?
Yes, definitely.
It's relevant to the group plan. I assume we are going to have an away day this year. And lastly, it's time-bound. Barbara knows when it has to be done by. It's a great objective.
But is it smart?
Donald, do you understand the concept of smart?
At PMP International, the team have decided to devote one day to each of the competencies in an effort to really understand what they are and what they are not. At the end of the day, they will score each other using a mark of 1 to 4. 1 for behaviour that contradicts the specific competency. 2 for inconsistent behaviour. 3 for displaying correct behaviour consistently. And 4 for being a role model for others in the specific competency. Communication awareness. At MMV, this is defined as the ability to actively listen and convey thoughts and ideas clearly and succinctly, both in writing and verbally.
I just feel that when you're asked to show some initiative, and then when you do, you get shot down in flames.
Well, I appreciate how you must feel.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand it's a little more than you were expecting. That's because Elton has now decided he wants the piano to explode at the end of Crocodile Rock. Yeah, I appreciate that. What if I go back to the agent and see if we can do a laser light show rather than explosives? That would save on cost and still give Elton a big finish. Terrific. I'll do that and get back to you. Okay.
Realising that the meeting will begin any minute, Donald makes a last-minute attempt to prepare for the presentation.
So, at this point, the podium is struck off downstage left, and the piano tracks on from upstage right. It lets full up with swirling EJ Gobo. DSM cues click track, and Elton is paged on through the trap. Clear?
No, not really.
Okay, so here's how the platform will look. When you've finished speaking, you can leave on your left. Then the music will start. Elton's piano will slide on from the right, and Elton himself will appear through a trapdoor on the floor.
Oh yeah, I see, yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Back at PMP International, Mary and Donald are preparing to conduct the annual performance evaluations. Mary has prepared carefully for the meetings using the preparation guidelines. Coach employee for self-assessment. No surprises. Tell them what to expect. Give plenty of notice. Make enough time available. Arrange not to be interrupted. Prepare reasons to validate your evaluations. Prepare broad results and actions. Plan open questions to get buy-in. Concentrate on strengths. Do not dwell on weaknesses.
Are you ready for me? Absolutely.
Donald, on the other hand, has not prepared at all.
Fred, you've got a couple of minutes. I need to get these blasted evaluations out of the way by the end of the week.
Yeah, okay.
Be constructive and encouraging.
So a great next step for you would be to demonstrate that same initiative in other areas. Is there anywhere where you think you can display that?
I don't think there's any point in you trying to get better at partner liaison. You just stick to the numbers. You don't have to have a conversation with them.
The time immediately after the meeting is a good opportunity for some reflection. What has been achieved? What can be achieved? How do you feel about the evaluation? How do you feel about proposed objectives for the coming year? When you are happy with the content of your form, it is time to submit it to your line manager. And the virtuous circle can continue.
To think about picking up the phone to call somebody. Your state of mind or your whole state of being is absolutely mission critical. A solid call structure lies at the heart of successful business development. And these approach calls take 4 key stages to master. Once through to the person, the first 10 seconds are crucial.
Mr. Smith, my name is Mike McLean from Legal One.
Do these approach calls in this way and you will gain more business. Growing your practice area means finding and acquiring new clients. We've had a look at booking the meeting. Now let's look at how we turn that meeting into new business.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to act with tact.
What on earth are you doing? Look what you've done.
I'm the Quantum Ranger.
I don't care who you are. Where are your parents? Excuse me, have you seen what your child's just done?
No, what's happened?
Na 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 na, I got your teddy. Give it back.
Step 1, take a moment. Notice the specific behaviour. Are others bothered? Make the decision. Do I need to act? With tact.
I'm sorry, would you excuse me a second?
If you decide you need to act, then approach the child quickly and positively to pattern interrupt. Remember, children love to play.
Hi, where are you off to?
I am the Quantum Ranger.
Fantastic! What can you do?
I'm invisible.
That's amazing! Why don't you be invisible in the kids zone? That would be incredible.
Okay.
Before you leave the child, find out who they're with so you can move on to step 3.
Who are you with today, Quantum Ranger?
My mum and her friends.
And where are they?
Having established an open, curious and playful connection with the child, maintain this quality when you approach the parents. This step has 3 vital parts. Set the context.
Hello, I'm sorry to bother you, but as you know, we're trying to make the club room more comfortable for all the members to enjoy.
Communicate the specifics.
And I just noticed your little boy reversing his scooter into someone's table and spilling drinks.
Collaborate.
Is there any way we can keep him happy in a different area?
I told him to play in the kids zone.
Step 4. Thank them and leave. Be ready for your cue to thank them and leave.
That would be great if he did. Thanks a lot, that's really helpful.
That's it. Thank them genuinely and leave. You don't want to get into a long discussion.